Hey, what's going on, Influx investors? This is your boy Casino Dave here with another edition of Casino Dave's Weekly Bets. So today I want to come in hot. I'm going to start off by pulling up some charts. We're going to get this Home Depot chart up here. All right, so check it out. Home Depot had its all-time high prior to the COVID-19 situation, right about there. Now what happened was it went down, and then it looks like as soon as it hit the absolute bottom, it has been on the road to recovery, just going up like crazy. This was brought to my attention by one of our actual traders. Shout out to Serena. Basically, everybody's doing home improvement stuff while they're at home. Construction hasn't really slowed down. It's deemed essential. You know, this thing's been recovering, going up, and it looks like it was in one channel for a really long time, and we just broke down to another channel. So it kind of slowed down. You know, there's been bad news going on the last couple days. The market had that nice, or not nice, but it had that bearish, you know, thing happen to it last week, and everything kind of went down a little bit. So we're looking at this bottom channel right now, and we're hoping that it contains support on the bottom. It can break through, possibly through 245. When that happens, that's when we want to think about exiting our positions, maybe, or just selling. Basically, if it goes up though, and it continues on this path, because I found, looking on a smaller time frame, and you can get the full chart if you subscribe to Influx, but looking at a smaller time frame, it looked like it was actually finding some support heading upwards in the last 2 days. So we're going to see, it could possibly be climbing back into that top channel. If it climbs into that top channel, we're going to be looking for it to break anywhere from 262 to 270. If that happens, excellent. You know, bullish. But remember, it can possibly break down, and then we're looking bearish. So now I'm going to pull up the next chart. It's going to be AMD. Now, if you look, we hit the top of 57.63 a while back. This was after it kind of recovered from the COVID. You see it was super bullish and just like shot up like there. And then it kind of just topped out. And then it's been in like a range period, you know. It went down, it kind of recovered. Now we're just sitting here in this weird, you know, it's not heading directly up. It's not heading directly down in this channel that I have. So we're looking for a breakout at 57.63. And then we're looking for a breakdown at 52.55. Now, basically, the cool thing about AMD is they just announced some new processors today. They're going to be coming out soon. You know, sometimes a little bit of news like that can, you know, interest some potential buyers, but, you know, we just look at the charts. Speculation is a small percentage. If the charts don't tell me to buy, I'm not touching it. Okay, so now moving on to the next thing I want to talk about today. Speculation, COVID news. WWE has been affected. A wrestler tested positive. These guys were doing really good when, you know, the whole situation started, because they went on with that WrestleMania show, had a nice boost, and now it's not looking good. Beijing schools just shut down over in Beijing. They're having a resurgence of cases. Vegas is open, but there's uncertainty with MGM and EVRI. I'm going to pull these charts up real quick. Look at this. Last week we had that bam, that big bang, bang, boom. Vegas is back open. Everybody celebrate. Wait, what happened? Now we're in a range. Maybe a small bullish trend, like an uncertain trend, because people aren't sure and they're not all gung-ho like they were a week ago. Same thing with, boom, EVRI. Look, another stock that I said was going to be making the same trend as MGM, and it kind of is, but it's not doing what, you know, I thought it was going to do. It's actually coming down to a range trend, which is not good, okay? So, I want people to understand how this works. Something crazy like this happens in the news and people panic with their money. It doesn't mean take it all out, but they move it. For example, when the last huge correction happened, travel and brick and mortar retail got hit hard because people can't go traveling and walking into stores. But where did that money go? They moved their money into medical sectors. That's like the Mortal Kombat character, sector. And entertainment and media. And a couple other sectors as well. Now, the news is ramping up every day with the virus. All it's going to take is a couple more straws to break this camel's back. Because of this, be careful with what you hold. Don't have the mindset that when the market crashes, you're going to get stocks on sale, because this is not 100% true. Now, I mean, in some cases it could be true. This dip will be an opportunity for some people in some circumstances for some stocks. And some of those stocks are already cheap and will become bullish when the panic sets in. 3 biotechnology stocks, or not biotech, but medical sector tech stocks that I can pull up right now are going to be AHPI. Now this one, you see, it used to be like worth nothing, and I had 100 shares of it. It was a penny stock, and then COVID happens, and bam, it shoots up to 40, and then now we're sitting at 8. Now look, think about how much dough you could have made if you put a G on that. If you put $1,000 down, and that went up to $40, that's a killer investment that you're making. You see what I'm saying? So that's 40 racks. Yeah, just set that in. You could have made 40 grand off of this stock. So then the next one, Gilead. Gilead, every time we get bad news about the virus, this thing just keeps going up. They're like, hey, we got another cure. Hey, we got another cure. It goes up, and then they're like, oh, the cure didn't work, and it goes down. Then they go, hey, we got another cure. And then we got, the politicians out there saying, hey, they got another cure. And they go up. They keep going up. That's just how it goes with them. NVAX, I think I don't know what they are, but look at them. They're doing good right now. While those other stocks in the travel sector are kind of like down and ranging, these are like an uptrend, bullish, like slow kind of uptrend, but it's still moving the direction we want it to go if we have the stock. Okay? So you got to think though, a lot of stocks are going to go up when that happens. And a lot of stocks are actually going to get hit harder this time, because now we already know, oh man, this is not looking good for these guys. Travel sector and retail, they're going to get hit big time. Macy's, Boeing, JCPenney, Burlington Coat Factory, MGM, EVRI, Wynn, Isn't it weird that these stocks are ranging out right now after the massive bull run? One retail stock I believe in that is actually dirt cheap, though, that's a brick and mortar company, is GameStop. After much scrutiny for staying open and claiming video games were essential, they started delivering games to people's doors. Smart company. Remember this, however, on the other side of the coin, if you buy puts for a stock that gets delisted, you get the maximum profit return for that contract. So if you bet on who's going to go bankrupt with put options, and you're right, you're going to make a pretty penny. I mean, that's cool. I like easy money. I like fast money. That's why I call myself Casino Dave. Basically, last week I was talking about COVID-proof stocks. I probably should have said this then, but to clear things up, I'll say it now. When I say COVID-proof, I don't mean COVID's not going to affect these stocks. If the news gets bad and the market tanks again, these more than likely will get hit, but I judge them based on their ability to recover. So, take that into consideration. Don't say, oh, Casino Dave said these are good stocks, I'm going to get them all right now and put all my money into them because they're COVID-proof. COVID-proof means they're not going to go out of business because of COVID, and they have potential to recover from getting hit from the COVID hit. Because the thing is, there are a lot of new investors investing in these things. When they see the big whales pull their money out, they follow and they panic and they pull out all their money. They sell. So check this out. Thank you for tuning in. That pretty much wraps it up. I didn't have too much, to go into this week. Actually, I feel like I kind of knocked out a lot and just did it pretty fast. For all non-Influx subscribers getting this video a week late, was I right? Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. If you think I suck, let me know so I can improve. The link to join Influx Unlimited is down in the description. Make sure you mention Casino Dave sent you, as well as access to a free demo for market analysis. If you want access to my full charts, right here I kind of give you the quick rundown on my charts. I don't super get into them. like I do in the Influx group. On there, you can see all of the indicators that I use, because I cut those all out here. And then you can even see, you know, multiple time frame analysis. Here I'm only giving you one time frame. This gives you not a 100% view on what I'm doing, but you know, I kind of just explain like a simple breakdown for you. If you want to see the full thing, make sure to swipe up and subscribe to my OnlyFans.